In this session, we're going to talk about the VXLAN header. We actually have two versions out there. We have the standard original VXLAN header as defined in the original VXLAN RFC, and we have the Cisco modified version. This is published in what is known as the VXLAN Group Policy Option Extension, also known as the GPO extension. Remember that? It's an important fact. Now let's talk about the original VXLAN header as defined in the VXLAN RFC. Remember that we are going to encapsulate a traditional Ethernet frame within an IP packet, so we need to build an outer IP header where the source IP address corresponds to the loopback of the device that is encapsulating this Ethernet frame. And the destination IP address corresponds to the loopback IP of the device that is going to receive this packet and that must be encapsulated in order to obtain the original Ethernet frame. Then we are going to use an UDP header with the port 4789. So this is quite useful because when the receiving VXLAN device examines this packet, it is going to be able to know that it is a VXLAN packet because it is going to see this port number. Then we are going to include the VXLAN header. We have a flags field where we are only using one bit, the informational bit. We have then a reserve field, and then we have a space here to store the virtual network ID. Remember that it is a 24-bit wide field, so we can have around 16 million different possibilities here, and then we have another reserve field. This particular informational bit will be set to 1 if the contents of this field are valid. So if it is set to 0, the receiving device should ignore whatever is included in this field. Now this is the Cisco version of the VXLAN header. It has modified a little bit, and the outer IP header works the same way. The UDP header works the same way. We are going to still be encapsulating regular Ethernet frames, but the VXLAN header changes. We are going to increase this flags field. Originally it was 8-bit. We are going to make it grow into a 16-bit field. Besides the informational bit, we are going to include the group bit. So if this G bit is set to 1, that means that the contents of this particular field are valid. We have the D bit, the don't learn MAC bit. So if this bit is set to 1, the receiving device is not going to learn whatever MAC address is included here within this encapsulated Ethernet frame. And we have the A bit, which is the policy applied at ingress bit. So if it is set to 1, that means that the device that encapsulated this frame has already executed a policy based on the scalable group tag that corresponds to this frame. Remember that nowadays current enterprises are using scalable group tags in order to apply or relate a security group to every single frame that travels through the network. With scalable group tags, we are going to get rid of ACLs. So remember that ACLs are a little bit difficult to maintain. So we are now going to assign every single frame with a group number. So then you can create rules based on these group numbers rather than creating complex to maintain ACLs. And we are going to store this group within this new field, which is the group policy ID. And then we have the VXLAN ID that is the same. And then we have this reset field. So those are practically the changes that Cisco made to the VXLAN header.